This is Business Today for Tuesday, June 28th. I'm Vic Fernandez. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. On the heels of the UK's decision to exit the European Union, President of the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry, BCCI, Eddie Abed, is warning local authorities to put plans in place to deal with any potential negative impact, especially on the island's bread and butter tourism industry. He tells Business Today British tourists would have less spending power in the short term as a result of the devaluation of the British pound and therefore are more likely to cut back on their spending.
We have absolutely no ability to influence the outcome, whether in the short term or medium term, but we would be very unwise not to plan for a British visitor who has less spending power, and perhaps for a British visitor who may be so uncertain about what his future holds that he may decide to put off his holiday for this year. I mean, these are the bigger questions we need to ask ourselves. So I would say definitely we need to foreplan and we need to try to cater to that individual and understand the uncertainty that they're currently going through.
Technology may have taken a bite out of the post office business, but it has also opened new doors for the industry. In fact, Director General of the Universal Postal Union, Bishar Hussain, says with the advent of e-commerce, there's been an increase in the number of people using the post office to ship small packages. Hussain was speaking during a media conference following the official launch of the 19th Annual Caribbean Postal Union Conference at the General Post Office in Bridgetown yesterday.
The same technology which has generated for business, the letter mail business to go down, is the same one which has given us a wide opportunity for the introduction of e-commerce services. Like today, the young generations all over the world are buying things online. It's a $1 trillion business, and therefore what this has generated is a huge growth of small packets and parcels which needs to be delivered. And therefore our business has shifted more towards delivery of those parcels. So whereas we see a decline in one aspect of our business, generally speaking, we are growing in a big time way.
Acting Postmaster General Nigel Cobham says Barbados is doing all it can to keep abreast with changes in the industry. He says as more people use the post office to ship parcels and packages, the post office will assess what services are needed most and reposition to meet the demands of consumers.
Going forward, and in light of the significant growth in the package business, we will make the necessary changes that will allow our delivery personnel to deliver door to door those packets which would have been examined by customs, and they can collect the fees from the addressees. At this point, they're not in a position to do that because the law doesn't permit them to do that. So we see a shift from delivering letters and bills and things like that to delivering packets and parcels. It may require some investment in more vehicles, because if you're delivering parcels, our mode of delivery at this point, which is mainly motorcycle, we have to review that and invest in more vans and trucks.
Barbados is seeking to strengthen its relationship with the Asian nation of the People's Republic of China. As such, Governor of the Central Bank of Barbados, Dr. Delisle Worrell, recently led a small delegation on a visit to Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong. The officials gained a deeper understanding of the China economic strategy and established relationships with their Chinese counterparts. Now for today's financial tip. Every business venture has a certain degree of risk involved, and all of those risks have the potential for a financial impact on your company. Small business owners should consider their long and short-term risks in order to accurately plan for their financial future. That's been the Business Today. Join us again on Thursday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Vic Fernandez.